Hi guys, let's talk about my sisters. I was trying to think of things to talk about and I thought I haven't told you about my sisters. I've got two sisters. I've got one who's younger, one that's younger than me by a couple of years and one who's older than me by a couple of years. So I was sandwiched in the middle of two beautiful young ladies. As children, we fought hammer and tong as children do, but as time has gone on and I've got to love my sisters more and more as the years have progressed, and they are fantastic. Both my sisters are absolutely fantastic, extremely supportive, and I couldn't have asked for better sisters. We were all brought up, we were all born in Newmarket. We were brought up in Newmarket, Isleham, which is in Cambridgeshire, and then Sudbury. We moved to Sudbury with our parents. Now we've all moved on, flown the nest if you like, and we've all got our own properties. We're spread around, but we're all fairly close to the Sudbury area. All live sort of outside it, but we're all very close to it still. So it is my preference of places to go and visit because I know it so well. I did my schooling in Sudbury and Suffolk, but most of my work has been outside Sudbury. Most of the places I've worked at have been out and about around the Sudbury area, not necessarily in Sudbury. And it's still that way at the moment, and probably will be up to my retirement. Where I work when I leave work, I don't know. I did say that I'm not going to actively look for another job until I hand my notice in, which is going to be in 23 days. And then I'm going to start actively looking for a part-time job somewhere. I would like to stay at my present location until I do reach retirement. But if something comes up that looks rather nice, then I might just leave early anyway. So I will start looking once I reach my handing in my notice stage. Right, I can't get past my boys. They're both stood in front of the gate and I can't get to the latch. Right, hang on Snoop, let me just get to the latch. Right, Sooty's already gone under the gate. Snoopy's waiting. Go on in, Snoop. Right, there we go. Oh, this is a beautiful morning. I don't know if you can see the sun up behind me. Time-wise now, it's 8:30. I've been out since about 7:45. Come on in. And I'm probably about halfway around my walk at the moment. About as far away from my car as I can possibly be. So today is the wedding day. So plans are, so far, up self-tan. I've got some loose fitting clothes so they don't stick to me because you feel you're very sticky once you put the self-tan on. But the idea is I'm going to shower later on this morning to wash the residue off. I'm going to trial fit my dresses. I have got lots of dresses I could wear for this occasion. I'm going to trial fit and see which one suits for the day. Skippy's going to help me choose. I've got to then go and pick my parents up. My parents live in Sudbury, so I've got to go to Sudbury and pick my parents up. And I'm using my parents' car to take myself, my parents and Skippy to the wedding, which is in Cambridge. The actual wedding ceremony took place yesterday, so this is just a celebration of the wedding, but the wedding itself took place yesterday. So the festivities are going to start somewhere around the 4 o'clock time. It's going to take me at least an hour to get to Cambridge from my parents, if not more. So I've allowed plenty of time for that. My mum did say that she didn't want to stay too late. Was that okay? And I said that's fine, because a couple of weeks ago I took my parents to my mum's sister's birthday party, and they stayed longer than they had anticipated, and they were both a bit wiped out the next day because of it, so they don't want that again. So they've said, do you mind if we leave a little bit earlier this time? And I said, no, you tell me when you want to go. And they said, we don't want to ruin the day for you. I said, don't you worry about that. I said, I'm going to have a great time. You just tell me when you want to go and I'll bring you home. So that's what's happening today. So I should be back probably about 8, 9 o'clock this evening, I think. I don't honestly know, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign out now, and I shall speak to you guys a little bit later. Okay, bye-bye.